Korean entertainment buddy, back on your favorite channel. Today we will discuss the news that really made a splash as well as touching. Yes, this time it comes from our idol and favorite actor, Eun Woo. Even though he is undergoing military service full of discipline and heavy busyness, it turns out that Eun Woo is never really alone. In fact, he often gets secret letters from his fans. This phenomenon is not just an ordinary story, but has become a hot topic of discussion in various online communities, social media, and even trending on Twitter. Well, in this video, we will delve deeper into the story of the secret letters Eun Woo received, how he reacted, how his colleagues in the military responded, to the comments of netizens and global fans who were no less exciting to us. So, make sure you check out this news until the end, because there are many interesting details that will make you even more amazed by Eun Woo's figure and the incredible love from his fans. Since officially entering the military, the public certainly knows that Eun Woo will be away from the spotlight of cameras, stages, and screens. Life in the military is very different from the world of celebrities. Discipline, trained physical, and collective life with fellow soldiers became a daily life that must be lived. However, who would have thought? Even though he is far from the entertainment world, Eun Woo's charm still never fades. In fact, you could say it's getting brighter. His popularity actually continues to persist, even increasing. Every time there is a small update about him, whether from teammates, local media, or a small leak from a fan site, the public is immediately excited. Well, recently an interesting story appeared. Eun Woo reportedly often receives secret letters from fans. This letter became an emotional link that strengthened him in the midst of military activity. Many are curious, how did the letters get into Eun Woo's hands? According to an inside source, there are several paths. First, through the official military post. The fans wrote a letter, then sent it to the official military address available. This method is indeed the safest and most commonly done. However, there are also unique ones. Some fans write messages in creative forms. Some insert secret codes in the form of numbers that form the date of Eun Woo's birthday. Others write ASTRO song lyrics in faint ink, to motivational messages in the form of poetry. There have also been rumors that some unofficial letters could reach Eun Woo through more personal means, such as donations from volunteers or community support. Even so, this news cannot be ascertained to be true. Obviously, Eun Woo is often seen holding a pile of letters when taking a break. Sources say, Eun Woo always takes the time to read every letter in between breaks. Sometimes he sits in a corner of the barracks, sometimes in the courtyard with the afternoon sun, smiling to himself reading the posts of the fans. Some of her fellow soldiers even told her that Eun Woo would often hold back a little laughter, or even look teary. This proves that every letter has a deep meaning for him. There is one interesting story from a fellow trainee. He says that one night, when everyone was resting, Eun Woo was seen writing something on a small piece of paper. Allegedly, he was trying to reply to a letter, or simply record an important message from his fans. However, this is still a mystery, because until now there has been no official reply letter from Eun Woo to make the public even more moved. Eun Woo kept all the letters very neatly. He is said to have a special little box that he placed in his personal locker. The box contained a collection of letters that he had received from the very beginning of his military service. For Eun Woo, the letters are not just writing, but a source of positive energy. Whenever he felt tired after a strenuous workout, he opened the box, picked up a letter, and reread it to regain his spirit. Of course, this phenomenon was noticed not only by the public, but also by the surrounding fellow soldiers. Some fellow trainees said they were amazed, having never seen a soldier receive so many letters of support. In fact, the commander was said to have smiled when he saw the pile of letters for Eun Woo. According to the commander, this is proof of how strong the relationship between an idol and his fans is. He even tells Eun Woo to use the letters as motivation, not as a burden. What the hell are those letters? According to some sources, the majority of letters contain words of encouragement. Someone wrote, Appa, stay strong, yes, we are always waiting for you to come back. There are also those who insert a small photo with a sweet inscription on the back. There are also fans who write romantic poems. Some even write letters with secret codes that only Eun Woo can understand, such as ASTRO initials or unique symbols. All of this makes Eun Woo feel that even though he is away from the stage, He is still close to his fans. As soon as the news of this secret letter spread, social media immediately uproar. The hashtags **# letters for Eun Woo and #secret message to Eun Woo ** were immediately trending on Twitter. Fans from all over the world began to share stories about how they wrote letters to their idols. Some fans even create a special project, collect thousands of letters to be sent collectively. There is also an international community of fans who write letters in Korean even though they are not native speakers, just for the sake of making Eun Woo feel closer. The reaction of netizens was also very diverse. Some were moved, some envied those who managed to send letters, and some were amazed that Eun Woo's popularity remained stable even in the midst of his military years. It is undeniable. The military period was not easy. Many celebrities have had to adapt hard to such a disciplined life. However, for Eun Woo, these letters are an incredible encouragement. He doesn't feel alone, because millions of fans are out there supporting him. This is what makes him even more excited to complete strenuous exercises and maintain his health. In fact, some colleagues mentioned that Eun Woo often shares that spirit with his friends. He often said, "If I can be strong because there are fans who support me, you must also have a reason to stay strong." The ASTRO agency itself finally opened its voice. They said, "We are grateful for the tremendous support given to Eun Woo. Please continue to give love in a healthy and positive way. All support will be a huge energy for him." The short statement turned out to be even more triggering public curiosity. Many wondered how many letters Eun Woo had actually received, and whether he would reply to them after leaving the military. The phenomenon of secret letters to Eun Woo not only belongs to Korean fans, but also becomes a global movement. Fans from Indonesia, Japan, America, even the Middle East took part in writing letters. This proves that Eun Woo's popularity is not only limited to Korea but truly worldwide. He became a beloved figure across cultures, languages, and distances. Now the public is waiting. What will Eun Woo do with all the letters after he finishes his military service? Will he reply with a special project, or even make a book containing a compilation of letters? All remains a mystery. But one thing is certain, the letters have created a strong emotional bond between Eun Woo and her fans, something that can never be erased by distance and time. Entertainment Buddy. The story of Eun Woo, who often receives secret letters from fans in the military, proves how great the power of fans' love for their idols is. The letters are not just paper, but the energy, motivation, and prayers that accompany Eun Woo's daily steps. And for Eun Woo herself, the letters are precious treasures that will later become part of the history of her life's journey. So what do you think? Have you ever written a letter to your favorite idol? Leave your comments below. Yes,